Welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing the what I eat in a day on keto video. I am doing this video because I've been on and off keto for about a year now, and although there is some information out there, I just feel like there's not a whole lot. And when I was looking, I realized that I kind of do things a little differently than a lot of other people. So I figured I'd show what I eat in a day, and yeah, hopefully this helps somebody that is trying to start keto. It's pretty simple, as long as you can restrict yourself from eating carbs and all that stuff. So let's just get right on into the video. Oh, and you might notice that I'm filming this intro later in the day, and that is because I accidentally deleted the intro that I filmed earlier, so oops. But anyway, that's besides the point. I always start out by making my coffee, and recently I discovered this. It is Starbucks vanilla, and it's so good. There's no added sugar, there's no added carbs or anything. It's just coffee and natural flavoring, and it's so good. You should try it out if you like coffee. Breakfast isn't something I do every single day, but if I do make breakfast, then this is exactly what I make pretty much every single time. I just make bacon and eggs, and yeah, it's really good. Alright, so breakfast is good to go. This is the setup I usually have. I just got my iPad there, and I always have water on hand, but I definitely drink my coffee first. This breakfast is small, but it keeps me very full and energized until about like 2 o'clock. I'll have a snack. So yeah, and right now it is 9:22 a.m. So this keeps me full for a while, and my cat wants to say hi. Yep. And this only has about 1 carb in here. The eggs have a little bit of net carbs in them, but other than the eggs, there's nothing to worry about in terms of carbs. So I like to log my carbs throughout the day in a journal, and so the breakfast I don't really worry about because there's only 1 carb in it, and it's usually my dinner that has more carbs in them. Alright, so right now it's about 12:30, so a few hours have passed, and I usually around this time like to get some exercise, go for a walk, go for a run maybe, but today it is very rainy outside, so I won't be able to go outside and do anything. I've been sitting here at my computer going through some old videos and pictures and stuff, and just clearing off some old stuff that I don't need anymore. And I find that when I'm just sitting around, it's kind of hard to remember to drink all of my water. So I am right now making myself start my 2nd liter of water, because normally by now I like to be about 1.5 liters in, and I've only done 1 liter. So that's a good tip for anybody that's trying to do keto. Make sure you're drinking as much water as you can. My daily goal, or my daily minimum, is about 3 liters, but I aim for 4, and if I can, I do more than 4, but that's really hard to achieve unless you're focused on it, like really hard. So I'm a little behind where I want to be right now, so I'm going to take some time, and I'm going to drink some water and stay hydrated. Alright, so it's now about 2:30, and this is about the time that I like to eat some more food. I haven't eaten anything since breakfast, so I'm a little hungry. So I don't like to eat a huge lunch, and I don't like to eat a lot of carbs with my lunch because my dinners tend to have more carbs in them. So I like to save all my carbs for my dinners. So I'm just gonna have a quick snack. And yeah, I'll go ahead and show you what I'm about to eat. So for my snack, I'm just having a couple cheese sticks, a pickle, and some sausage bites that are like my favorite snack to have when I'm on keto. This snack has about 3 total net carbs in it, so that brings me to a total of 4 so far today. I went ahead and just brought my snack up to my room because I was in the middle of working and I didn't want to get too distracted and lose track of what I was doing. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy this snack real quick. Alright, so now we're on to dinner. It's about 6 o'clock right now, and I'm going to show you guys one of my recent favorite meals to make, and that is spaghetti squash. I usually make this with a low-carb tomato sauce and Italian sausage, and it is so good. Alright, so I just took my spaghetti squash out of the oven. For those of you that don't know, there's a few different temperatures you can cook at, but I cook mine at 425 for 35 minutes, and they usually come out perfect. So I just put half on a plate, and then while it cools down, I start cooking my Italian sausage. Alright, so I've got my sausage going on the stove now. And once that is browned up, I'm going to throw in some of this pasta sauce. As you can see, I've used a lot of it because it is my new favorite. This pasta sauce only has 4 grams of carbs, net carbs, per half cup. So I use half a cup of that, and then between that and the spaghetti squash, it leaves me with about, I'd say 12 grams of carbs. So yeah, that is why I eat really low carb for the first half of the day, so that way I don't really have to worry so much about dinner, because squash does have a lot of fiber and therefore has a decent amount of net carbs. So now that I have got my sausage cooked up and I got the sauce in the pan with it, I'm going to let that simmer, and I'm going to scoop out my spaghetti squash. And now the last step is to combine everything together and eat it. This is the final product, and as you can see, it's kind of a lot of food, which is why during the first half of the day for breakfast and lunch, I don't eat very much. And that's because I always fill up at the end of the day, so that way the next morning I'm really not that hungry, and then the little bit that I do eat is enough for me to get through with just a snack afterwards. So yeah, I'm going to eat this and enjoy it very much. So that sums up what I eat in a day on keto. I hope this video was helpful for some people, or gave a little insight as to what the keto diet looks like, if you want to get started with it, or if you are already on keto. I hope it gave you some ideas of stuff to make. I know I only showed a couple meals and a snack, but you know, sometimes you never know where to start. So hopefully it was helpful for some people. If you want to know more about keto, if you want to know more recipes or anything like that, just leave some comments down below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more content.